What's up, Josh? This is Will Guillory from The Athletic. You're obviously going into potentially the last year of your deal. So what are you looking to really show this season as you head into, a really important year of your career?
Just show that I'm healthy, getting better. Obviously, offensively, shooting, being able to take the basket, defensively, make strides there. So this showed that I keep getting better every year and year, and I'm healthy and I'm able to play a full 72 plus games.
Hey, Josh, this is Christian Clark with Miller.com. I know you guys haven't gotten on the court as a team or anything yet, but what are just your initial impressions after getting to talk to Stan Van Gundy and some of the early takeaways?
It'll be good. He's going to be really amazing for us in terms of, creating good habits, having accountability, attention to detail, those kind of things that I feel we could have been better at last year. So just talking with him, he's going to make sure, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. And for a young team that wants to have a winning culture, that's what you need. You need guys like that to hold you accountable. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging at times, but it's going to make us better.
Josh, it's Scott Kushner with the Times-Picayune also. Stan used the words, you're not going to punk the New Orleans Pelicans this year. That being, adding Steven Adams and clearly Zion's there down low. You kind of always have had that, attitude and that perception around the league. How important is that, though, to kind of bring that to the whole roster and making sure that that's a part of this team's personality is showing up every night and playing tough?
Oh, I mean, it's extremely important. Like I said, for especially, we have a young group of guys, I think. We only got, two guys that's in the 30s. We got JJ, who's the old man of the group with the cane. And then we got EB, who's a young 31. So it's going to be good for us. And, I think we were – we showed that at times last year. Zoe's competitive, Biat's competitive, myself, and it just, keeps going down the line. So, I think that's a good usage of those words, I guess. Not going to punk us, and we're going to be competitive every single night, and that's something that, will help get a winning culture going.
Hey, Josh, this is Jim Eichenhofer of Pelicans.com. I had a very similar question, but so I guess I would ask you, what do you think Bledsoe brings as far as defensively, and having played against him the last few years, what do you think has made him such a good defensive player to be all defense the way he has?
Just his competitive nature, his athleticism at the guard spot. Obviously, he's explosive. He's able to stay with guards. He has quick hands. He's physical, so he's able to take the bump on the drive and those kind of things. So it's going to be really good for us to be able to have him at the top. Everything kind of trickles down from him. Him be able to, disrupt offenses. Good Lord. And get turnovers and create easy transition buckets for y'all. Dang, I can't speak. My bad. But yeah. So we're gonna go with that one. I butchered that answer.
No, you're all good. Thank you.
Hey, Josh, two questions. One, now that you're living with JJ, have you been giving him crap about his mustache? And two, more on the basketball side, you're one of the best rebounding players at your position. What do you think a guy like Steven Adams does for you, who's really good at boxing out and, potentially giving you opportunities to grab and go in transition?
Yeah, I definitely talked trash to JJ about his mustache. Obviously, he's staying in the guest room. So, at night I go in, I tuck him in, I give him a kiss on the forehead, tell him good night, and wake him up in the morning. So that's kind of my nightly and daily routine with him. And then having Steven Adams on the team is going to be good for us in terms of rebounding. Honestly, at first I kind of hated it because every time we played OKC, I always have like 14 or 15 rebounds. I had my career high against OKC in rebounds, and now he's coming over here trying to steal them all. So, but he's gonna be amazing for us, especially on the offensive glass, creating extra opportunities, for everyone, and having that kind of a big body, is going to be amazing. Getting guys open for screens, and everything. So, he's quite the character you guys have kind of already seen. So it's to be good having him around.
Hey, Josh, Christian Clark here again. What are your thoughts on just, 72 games, navigating that from a health perspective and not being inside of a bubble? How will you approach it?
I mean, honestly, I don't really do too much, anyways. I kind of, in my own bubble, in the sense I really just go to the gym, work out, do those kind of things, come back at the house. My girlfriend works till like 7, so I just normally I play video games. Now I go golfing with JJ, and that's really about it. So, I have a chef that comes to the house twice a day and cooks meals. So honestly, I don't really even leave the house that much, honestly. So for me, it's going to be cool in terms of 72 games. It's obviously it's going to be interesting, but you're able to normally we're 82 games. So, we're going to be able to pace ourselves, well, and make sure we make a run, in the playoffs, because that's our goal. And obviously it's new. A lot of guys haven't done it. I haven't done it, but we're looking forward to it.
Hello, Josh. Christian Sanders from Greece. I would like to ask you how far from the playoffs are the Pelicans of this season? And also, what are your personal expectations about the next season?
I think we're right there. I think we're a playoff team. We got toughness. We have competitive, a great competitive nature. An amazing coaching staff. Already have great team camaraderie. So we're all those things that helps win. That helps contribute to a winning culture. So I think we're a playoff team, and we all do, and that's half of it. So we just got to go in, especially in training camp, and get those habits down that will make us successful in a lot of these games, especially close games, but where we got the lead in the fourth, and we're able to, instead of give up that lead, we're able to extend that lead. So that's that. And then the second half, like I kind of said earlier, just continuing to show I got better, shoot the ball better than I have last season. That's a big goal for me. Being better defensively. Obviously, we got EB and we lost Drew, so that kind of balances out. But I want to make sure defensively I take see myself up to the challenge of guarding some of the better players and just doing those kind of things.
What's up, Josh? This is Will from The Athletic again. You're obviously really close with B.I. I kind of saw him go through that whole blood clot process in L.A. and all of that stuff, and then coming here. So how happy were you to see him get his big contract and lock himself down with this franchise long term?
It was good. I mean, I was texting him and FaceTiming him since free agency started. I'm like, yeah, when am I going to see this Woj bomb and see that you signed a max? And I was on him with that, and right after he did it, I FaceTimed him. So it was good. Obviously, all the adversity that he's been going through the last several years with the blood clots, and obviously, being traded takes a toll. But he embraced it as well as anyone could. He's been in the gym nonstop, and he deserved it, and he deserves every penny of it. And it was amazing to see someone who, when facing adversity, they just found a way to push through it and get better.
Josh, Scott Kushner again with Null.com. The way this roster is constructed, it seems like they're going to need you to shoot more than maybe they even did last year. That in order to kind of space the floor and have the balanced attack, it's going to require you kind of doing more from the perimeter. Is that something that you've focused on as far as this offseason? Is that something that you are excited to approach, or how do you kind of take that moving into this year?
I don't think anyone's gonna be mad at hearing that they gotta shoot more. But no, I'm excited for it. That's obviously something I want to do. Talk to Stan, and there were certain things I felt that I could do and contribute to the team that I wasn't able to show the last several years in my career. So I just want to make sure I do whatever to help the team better, and that's bigger role offensively, bigger role defensively, whatever it is. I want to put myself up to the challenge, and I want to exceed all expectations, whether that's coaching staff, front office, or myself. So I'm excited for it. It's going to be a fun year. Like I said, it's going to be a challenging year. Obviously, there's always ups and downs during the season, but just looking forward to it, and I just want to find a sense of consistency, for these 72 plus games that we're going to have.
Thanks, Josh.